The Death Company set about laying waste to the Tyranids circling the plaza, landing their blows with indiscriminate fury. A second ago, the Blood Angels had been set to make a last stand, their backs pressed against the fallen monument to the Emperor. Now it was the Tyranids that were pushed back as the Death Company pressed onward toward the palace, smashing apart the retreating Gene Stealers and hacking at the spore chimneys that protruded from the nearby ruins. Brother Sergeant Raffin soared up over the ruins on his jump pack, taking in the vista below. Through his eyes, the caved-in remains of the palace took on a different cast, and as the dull light of the day hit it, the scene appeared as the Emperor's Gate on Terra. Out of the rubble, traitor Space Marines seemed to materialize, their skittering movement and the wet hiss of their war cries doing nothing to dispel the image of Raffin's mind. Snarling out a challenge in the name of the Emperor, the Brother Sergeant attacked. Then a deafening bellow echoed across the plaza, and a hulking beast the size of a rhino crashed out of the ruins, leveling a massive biocannon at the closest of the Death Company. The human weapon beast fired a living round. The horrific projectile bursted into a tangle of constructing thorns that lashed around the Space Marines, dragging them to the ground. One black armored warrior threw himself at the beast, his chainsword gripping in two hands, but the air around the beast's mouth began to shimmer and filled with low roaring of boiling plasma. In a blazing flash of superheated fluid, the Space Marine vanished as he tried to land a blow, incinerated where he stood. The Terminators quickly formed up, ready to receive the creature's charge, but at that moment another combatant joined the fray. The Death Company Dreadnought Kasor lumbered out of the ruins, smashing aside rubble and Xeno corpses with consummate ease. The Carnifex turned to face the new arrival, letting out an inhuman scream before barreling across the plaza. Karlan watched as machine and beast dueled amongst the rubble, the creature's huge claws ripping at the Dreadnought's armor, while in return it impaled the monster with its crackling blood talons. Then the Carnifex drove a long, curved claw deep into the Dreadnought, pinning it in place. Slowly the monster opened its maw, the glowing of boiling plasma spilling out from within. However, before the monster could disgorge its bile, the Dreadnought brought up its twisted, mounted melt-a-gun. With a dull hiss, the back of the beast's head vanished in a cloud of smoke. With the death of the Carnifex, the fighting finally abated. The gore-spattered survivors of the Death Company have cleared the plaza, entering the palace ruins. Kasor marched forward after them, the war machine's weighty footsteps fracturing the stone slabs of the palace. And this is the final video for this Death Company Dreadnought modeling log. I had tons of fun building and painting this Dreadnought, my very first Dreadnought ever built and painted by me. I had tons of fun and I hope you guys had fun watching. Now, I'm gonna continue my modeling logs, but this time I'm gonna go into the Orc universe. I don't know what I'm gonna do first, Gretchen, Warboss, or Knobs, but I'm gonna do something with orcs next. So you can subscribe to the channel to get those videos when they come out, or you could just wait to the very end of the video where there's gonna be an annotation where you guys can click on, and that's gonna take you to the next video. Now, it might not be up just yet, so just hold on. And then also we have another spot for a random video. If you click on that annotation, that's gonna take you to a small little battle report that me and the Sound Alchemist are gonna do. It's gonna be this Dreadnought that I built and painted against another creature of the Warhammer universe, and we're gonna throw in a little bit of fluff as to why they're fighting. It's gonna be a 1 versus 1, just, you know, a quick battle report, just so that we know how to play Warhammer 40k. Like I told you guys, we're new to 7th edition, so the purpose for this battle report is to have it small and just show you guys our way of playing, and then you guys can just correct us if we're doing anything wrong before we get to the big awesome battle reports. So be sure to click on that annotation or subscribe to see all those videos when they come out, because they have not come out yet. So this was Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate signing out.